Hey there, I'm Heather Holt, and this is A Smile Drop from Change Happened, Then What? These are short reflections, little pauses in the day where we talk about life, change, and the moments that make us smile, even when things feel a little messy. No big interviews here, just a few honest thoughts shared heart to heart. And if you hear the occasional sigh, stretch, or collar jingle, that's just Waylon and Dalton supervising. Boys, quiet down. Okay, they're settled, I'm settled. Here we go. This smile drop starts with a bit of bad news and a very unrealistic set of rules for a Labrador. But it's really about something else. It's about quiet bravery and learning how to slow down when you don't want to. So here's the deal. Dalton has a full-blown ACL tear, which means no running, no jumping, no wrestling, no spontaneous joy explosions with his brother, whose legs are literally twice the size of his. Have you ever tried to keep a lab from playing? Because if you haven't, please understand this. This is less of a medical instruction and more of a theoretical suggestion. Dalton is 85 pounds, firmly believes he's a lap dog, and cannot understand why his body has suddenly betrayed his personality. He tries keeping up with Waylon, and we're like, sir, absolutely not, you're on medical probation. And what really gets me though is how Dalton shows his pain. He doesn't cry, he doesn't whine, he doesn't make a big production out of it. He just doesn't use it. He isn't sleeping much these days. He shifts around a lot. And he looks uncomfortable, but he carries it quietly, which somehow makes it harder to watch. Because you can see how strong he is, how much he could push through, and how intentionally he's choosing not to. He's only 2.5, and in this short amount of time, he's already battled a porcupine, yes, an actual porcupine, which required an emergency visit to the vet and removal of far more quills than I ever wanted to count. And now, a torn ACL? My husband says this officially makes Dalton mine. You know, because they say your dogs either look like you or act like you. And honestly, it checks out in this case. If something weird can happen to someone, it's probably gonna happen to me. I once cut off my finger in a wood splitter and I was running the lever. So now Dalton has this curse too? My husband has announced his next life goal is to wrap both of us inside bubble wrap before we go outside. He hasn't quite worked out all the logistics yet, but the concern is appreciated. Dalton is on medication now. Surgery is scheduled for 4 weeks from now, which basically is a lifetime in dog time. And apparently, here's my favorite part, they say the recovery after surgery is even worse than before surgery, which feels rude. The instructions are very clear. Leash walks only, 10 minutes at a time for 3 months. 3 months? Again, have you ever tried to keep a lab down? 10 minutes doesn't even get us emotionally prepared for the walk, especially for a dog who's never leash walked before. I mean, the only time Dalton sees a leash is when he's going to the vet, and they'd better have treats ready. Meanwhile, Waylon is standing here, confused, heartbroken, and deeply offended because he's lost his favorite little buddy. No wrestling, no chasing, no mutual chaos, just a lot of slow walking and intense staring at squirrels that they absolutely cannot engage with. So, wish us luck. Wish Dalton luck for being brave, strong, and quietly uncomfortable. Wish us luck for enforcing the rules on a dog who doesn't recognize authority. And maybe wish Waylon a little luck too, as he adjusts to life without his favorite playmate for the next few months and wonders what he did to deserve this lifestyle downgrade. I mean, he never even wanted a little brother in the first place, but now, oh no, don't take him away. So, if you're listening to this and you're in a season where everything feels slower than you want, where the rules feel unfair, where the waiting feels endless, where strength looks like nothing that you planned, you're not failing, you're healing. Today, we're walking slowly, counting minutes, learning patience, letting love look quieter than usual. Dalton reminds us that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is pause, even when every part of you wants to run. And if life has asked you to slow down lately, know this: you're not alone in the waiting. The good part isn't gone, it's just taking time. If this smile drop made your day 3% better, you're legally obligated, okay, not really, to visit changehappenpodcast.com. There you'll find more stories, bloggish brainwaves, and ways to support this joyful little circus I call a podcast. Leave a review, share it with a friend, or just whisper to your dog that you liked it. Honestly, I'll count that as a win. This episode was created, edited, and engineered by yours truly, Heather Holt, with minor supervision from my emotional support dogs, Waylon and Dalton. Until next time, keep it weird, keep it kind, and keep smiling.
In the morning light I greet the day with a heart full of hope, come what may. Through the highs and lows I'll find my way. In the rhythm of life I'll dance and sway. With every step I'll rise and shine. In this beautiful journey I'll make life mine.